is here in the studio with us today. So, Penn is like the poster boy for Channel 17. No,
yes.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
You're everywhere. And it's so funny, just having kind of know you from afar, and then you being so serious. It's kind of funny at the same time.
News from that guy?
Yeah, I think the first time we met, I was doing. Didn't I do the worm in your studio
Yeah.
the first time we met?
You're a wormer too?
Is that what I thought it was wormist?
Oh, a wormist, that works.
Either way, it
Can you
sounds
do the
terrible,
worm?
right?
Yeah, but I go backwards and don't come off the ground very far. So
He can
I
go
tried.
forward and backwards.
Really?
Into a backspin.
I'm going to have to take lessons.
He had me at hello.
You had me at worm.
You had me at the worm.
In our story of how we met, that
That
does
actually
come up
does.
sometimes,
He actually
'cause
was on stage doing the worm. I'm like, that man is mine.
On stage. And when have you ever been on stage?
If there is a stage, he's actually going to head up to the risers here real quick because it's a little elevated. Yeah. If there's a stage, he's on it.
All right, so more Kim, less Penn.
Yes.
So,
Totally agree.
So,
here's the funny. Isn't it funny that when he's around just by himself with us, he's like the jokester, can't, yabba, 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 talking. You're in here, he's a completely different guy.
Is he?
Completely
No.
Well, we just started.
different. Is he not, isn't he?
Yeah, he's easing into it.
Yeah, because we know who's the boss. You can tell that as soon as they come in, you're the boss.
well,
At the
I
house.
mean, yeah, at the house for sure.
I mean, I have to separate her food for her.
I mean, and there's the whole fork issue we deal with.
Right,
too.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Kim, you see a lot on commercials and stuff. So, how many commercials are you on now? Is that just from?
So I now work for, I'm doing Rex on Call, which is a monthly health education show.
Yeah.
It's an awesome show, helping a lot of people. And I think I'm pretty much, so I worked for Crossroads.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah.
But I think they broke up with me.
They broke up with
I'm
you?
just going to go
It's
there.
not you, it's probably them.
Yeah, I think they broke up. You know how you're dating a guy, like ladies will know this, and all of a sudden they stop calling you?
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, should I call them? I'm like, what's going on? So I think they broke up with me. But I am working for Rex, so that could have been part of it. Maybe I was dating somebody else, they didn't like it.
There was a time when I would watch a TV show and I would see you sometimes, maybe about 10 times.
There was a lot of Kim for a while there. And, it's advertising. He's got to change things up. So, but they're a great company.
You know what? I never saw you when you were doing those commercials, the car commercials.
Uh-huh.
I never actually saw you in one of the cars.
Really? No, I wasn't. I did.
I just never saw that,
Yeah.
and I thought, really?
They hung me out of a sunroof a couple times. I was in it.
I
I was in the car.
Weren't you in a lawn chair sipping lemonade one time?
Yes, yeah. We were trying lots of
I thought, if you had some camo and you're in the back of one of the trucks, I thought
Yeah.
that really
maybe
appeals to the rednecks.
Well, I think now they have a guy, and I think the theory is that they would buy trucks from men.
It was kind of cool though when you were pregnant how they strategically
They would hide me
with all the cars. That was funny.
It was so subtle.
Yeah, you would just see my eyebrows above the hood of the car.
Yeah.
That's about the only part of me that did not look pregnant because I got pregnant everywhere.
Penn, are you still doing Pint Size Sports?
Well, I think we're going to bring it back this fall. I'll tell you.
A lot of work.
It is a lot of work, and I had done it for 3 years straight every week, and I was running out of ways to be funny.
Yeah.
Like it was, I found myself going
Mike
back
has
to
the
the
same
well.
problem.
I don't know how you guys do this every day.
No, he
for
ran
4
out
hours.
funny about 8 years ago.
Right. So we're trying to get it back. I think when football season comes around.
Yeah.
But I had to kind of get used to my new surroundings, and as you said, they moved me over to the evenings, and you kind of people have to take me somewhat seriously. If you watch the show, I'm not.
Funny guy.
Who are the guys that do news? Dan Rather. I'm not Dan Rather.
Right.
Lesson 1: learn people.
Right.
Who
Learn
do
anybody at all who's
Right.
ever done your job.
Brian, what's his name? Brian.
He's more of a Brian Williams than a.
Okay, so there you go.
Walter
But
Cronkite.
if I had rolled up and had my first show and been like, okay, school bus accident, Wake County School Board, and then the little 7-year-olds come out, and I think it was going to be a tough go, and maybe.
Did you win Emmys from that?
I've never submitted for an Emmy once in my life.
I'm just
really
saying, that's
should.
funny, man.
That'd be funny. I love him.
The best TV that we've ever seen.
I had fun. I can't wait to do it again. I'm going to be refreshed, I think.
For me, the basketball thing was, that was cute. But the two best sports for me that you were doing, obviously football.
And you like baseball, don't
But
you?
the baseball thing was funny when they were hitting T-ball. God, that was funny.
They're the cutest.
Well, it can take between 20 and 3 minutes to get the ball back into the infield when you're that old. And you can really milk the drama when that's happening. So.
Hey, you said you never submitted for an Emmy. Do we need to do that for you so you don't look narcissistic, sending your own
I don't know about all these big
nomination
words
in?
you're using.
I don't know what that meant either, but I just want
She
to
just
throw it
throws
out
it.
there.
I just want to talk
You
good
made me
on
nervous,
television.
yeah. No, but should we submit for you so you can win?
Can you do that?
I don't know. Can you? Can you? Do
Yeah,
that
it's just
for
like the Hollywood Walk of Fame or whatever.
You just buy it.
You have to
yeah.
buy it.
You just buy it.
That's
It's
probably
an expensive
really
entry.
cheap.
That's why I've never
Oh,
entered
really?
those
So we'll do a
things.
fundraiser or something. And raise your hand.
Aw.
Isn't that thing in Hollywood where you grow up and you realize that nobody nominated you
For the star?
you bought the
You
star,
buy it.
and it's like knowing that the clowns are just regular people at the circus.
They are?
It's got see.
Aw.
So this one over here, Kim, is a person that you can talk to about reality versus kind of image because she worked for Inside Edition for 3
Yeah.
years.
Wow.
I
She
interviewed
was in
Star
New York.
Jones.
She knows. She can
Yeah.
tell you her
She's a
favorite
bitch,
people
isn't
and
she?
her least favorite.
Did you get hit on by Bill O'Reilly?
No, but she got hit on by George Clooney, and I saw it.
Well, Bill O'Reilly, I was on his show. Yeah, I sat. Yeah, he was interviewing me about
How
the
does
story
he
I
still
did.
have a job? I don't know.
Amen.
I know,
Right?
you're right. And
And
I mean, I didn't vote for Obama, nor will I. But I mean,
Here's my thing.
Holy,
He got
what
my
a
story
douche.
wrong. And so I had to sit there and correct him on a show. That went over well.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
We'll do it live.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's good. All right, we'll get back and we'll talk a little bit more, and maybe even play a couple of games and stuff. We'll see.
Games.
Kim is here. Penn's here too.
Yeah.
The Holderness family after this. Hang on.